This is Ninjago characters that I would let say faggot, or rather a tier list of a bunch of Ninjago characters, and whether or not I would let them say faggot. What are my credentials? Ninjago is one of my special interests. I don't actually have a lot of shit from it, but I've consumed so much media from it, and I have a slideshow on the lore over 75 slides long, and I'm not finished yet. And my credentials to talk about if they can say faggot, I am a faggot. So anyway, here are the tiers. Bestie, you use both. This is for individuals that are a tranny and a faggot. I don't even need to let you have it, they're just a faggot. Really funny. I think I would give them the ability to say faggot. I would say you can do it, and then they would only do it when it was funny. This is when they have it, but they don't say it, which is kind of sad, because, you know, I said you could for a reason, but whatever. This is yeah, sure, why not? This is no. This is, she thinks she has it, but she doesn't. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. And this one is just, like, if they were to say faggot, it would be as a hate crime, and they just actually hate gay people. Like, they think faggots are terrible. Anyway, coming in at number 1. Fuck. I hit the wrong button. Fuck. Okay. Coming in at number 1. 2 children. Yeah, sure, why not? There's fucking ads all over my screen. I hate this website. This is Spitz and Fritz. I probably should say, this is spoiler warning for the whole show, including the leaked episodes, because I watched all of those, so, watch at your own risk. Shit's already been spoiled with these two, I guess. Whatever. Spitz and Fritz. Yeah, sure, why not? They're cute kids. Get the fuck out of my screen. Fenwick. From Cloud Kingdom. I think he hates gay people. Like, actually. Like, I look at him and I think he's homophobic and, like, he wants to kill everybody. I don't think he'd have, like, an alpha male podcast. But I think that he'd, like... He'd make a Bible app. And then sell it. As, like, the app is free, but you have to pay, like, a monthly subscription to use anything on it. Coming in at number 3 is Asphira, and this is a sapphic queen. So, like, I don't even need to let her have it. Actually, oh my god, she's trans. You're so right. You're so right. I'm alone. I'm talking to no one but myself. I think she's a trans sapphic queen. This is the cover image that got put in here for some reason, and I'm just gonna put that up there because cumulatively. The Great Devourer, is a snake that is not conscious. So I'm just gonna say, no. Actually, I'm gonna say yeah, sure, why not? Because why not give the big snake that can't talk the ability to say faggot? This is a bit of a controversial take. Actually, it's not controversial. I hate Klaus more than anything on this planet. I hate him so much. And he is a gay man, unfortunately. Actually, I'm gonna put another tier in here. I just changed the color of that one. Add a row below. Let me out. We're putting in another tier. This is... You're gay, and I hate you. I hate Klaus so much. Like, he's one of the most, like, homosexual characters in this entire show. I apologize for coughing. I am very sick. But he's one of the most homosexual characters in this entire show. And I hate him so much. Akita. Akita? Yeah, half the time I call her Akira. I'm gonna say I don't even need to let her have it. Actually, she uses both. Yeah, that's a young trans girl. I believe it. Anachondri generals. I'm gonna say that they think. I'm gonna say no. Because as cool of a name as Arcturus is, I don't think I would give it to them because they're war criminals, but also it's complicated because personally I believe that all Serpentines should be able to say faggot the same way that I believe all women should be able to say faggot. So I'm gonna put yeah, sure, why not? Just because. And Aaron, I think. This is Aaron from Dragon's Rising. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. It's not as ass as some people think it is. I think it's actually pretty good. I love you, Aaron. Oh my god, he's so adorable. He's so miney. I love him. But I think he has it, but he doesn't say it. I think a part of me wants to believe that he's trans, but like I need like a little bit more time with him to really figure that out. And that's not usually a good sign when that happens, because usually when I think a character's trans, I know immediately just by looking at him. But I love you, Aaron. I think I would give him the pass. Like, if you gave him, like, the ability to say faggot, he would go, okay, thank you. That's really cool. And then he would never say it. This is Arcade from Hunted. And I'm gonna put Arcade in no. Actually, I'm gonna say I don't even need to let you have it. Because Arcade is like. I think. I don't remember what pronouns Arcade uses, but I think that they are queer in some way, shape, or form because I don't think a straight person would get that kind of implant done. Like, that's pretty gay of you. Ash, he's dead. Canon dead. I think he would do it if it was funny. Um, I think I could tell him you can say faggot when it's funny, and he would make it really funny. Is this Bansha or Soul Archer? There's Soul Archer. This is Bansha. Okay, I couldn't tell them apart for half a second. Bansha, I think she thinks that she has it, but she doesn't. Which is contradictory to when I said I think all women should be able to say faggot, but like not Bansha. I didn't really like her. Is this Beatrix or Zeatrix? She's from Dragon's Rising, but her sister's from Dragon's Rising season 2, part 2. Where is she? I put both of them on this. I know I did. There she is. That's Zeatrix. Okay. Hey, look, it's the same fucking character. Oh my god. I think she hates gay people because she is an authoritative ruler of a fascist regime. And I think that it's good she's dead. Benthamar is a Achillean trans man to me, and I love him very dearly. The Bizarro Ninja. Oh my god. I think that they think they don't have it and they're saying it to be mean. But I think it's really funny if they were to say it. Because I think that they don't think they have it. Because I've given it to them and they don't know that I have. If that makes any sense. Vex, he's gay and I hate him. I should probably specify which seasons these characters are from. 5. No, what? 4. 5 or 4? Hold on. Rise of the Serpentine. Secrets of Spinjitzu. Rebooted. Tournament of Elements. Okay, he's from 4. They're from 2. You're from 9. I apologize for coughing, I'm sick. When we start to get into, like, the 11-minute era is when I begin to lose track of season numbers and names, because the names are stupid and the season numbers are stupid, because I don't like them. Anyway. Bansha's from season 5. 4, 4, 5, 4, 5, 5. Technically pre-show, but they show up at the end of 4. 1, Dragon's Rising, so whatever fucking number we're on now. 2, 4, 9. I don't remember. That picture is taken, like, I don't know, somewhere in season 2. Yeah. Yeah, that's season 2 core. And I lost track. Bonzel, oh my god. Bonzel. I'm gonna change this to you can use both, because I think Bonzel, like, she's basically trans to me. I understand that, like, she isn't, and it's important that she isn't, because she's like a personified curse. This is all spoilers. I've already said that, but this is all spoilers. She's a personified curse. So when she gave herself a physical form, she chose exactly what she wanted that form to look like and what pronouns she was going to use. I understand that that does not make her trans, but I also understand that doesn't make her cis. So I think by logic she could say tranny, and I think she likes girls, so she could say faggot, but I don't think she would, because I think she doesn't think that she can, or she doesn't care. Which both are very valid. Yeah, I think every queer person ever should be able to say faggot. Cyrus Borg. I don't even need to let him have it. That is a gay man. I love you, Cyrus Borg. My favorite. Holy, I love you, Cyrus Borg. He's such a good dad. Okay. So Char is gay and I hate him. I apologize for coughing, I'm sick. Char is gay and I hate him. I don't think Chen is gay. I think he's just like that, and he hates gay people. I don't remember what season Char is from. Chen is from season 4. Chutoy is from season 9. And I'm gonna say, yeah, sure, why not? Because I love Chutoy. Unagami, oh, you poor child. I'm gonna say, yeah, sure, why not? Because he's just a little kid. He's code personified, not in the same way a Nindroid is, because he didn't have a physical body for a long time. I'm trying to be very quiet in the way that I drink my Gatorade. He didn't have a physical body for a long time. So I don't think he counts as a Nindroid because he's less of, like, a droid-like figure and more of, like, machine code that became sentient. Cinder? Oh my god, I'm immediately moving on, no transition. Cinder, I don't even need to let him have it. This is one of the most flaming homosexuals I've ever seen in a piece of media. Hold on. Look at him. You can't tell me that's not a gay man. He's going up there. Cliff Gordon. No. I don't know what his problem was, because he is still Canon Jay's dad. He came along in season 7. And no, he did not. He came along in season 6. Because season 6 was Skybound. And they did the thing where at the end they, like, go back in time, so it never really happened, and only 2 characters remember it, but Jay has amnesia now, so only Nia remembers it. And Jay wishing that he had a lot of money did not make Cliff Gordon his dad, but it did make Cliff Gordon die. Which I think is very funny. Which apparently, like, I'm not really sure if that was, like, undone or not, or if, like, Cliff Gordon is just, like, dead forever. I don't know. But I do know that I wouldn't let him say faggot. I don't even need to let Garmadon say it. I put both Garmadons on here. Like, this isn't... Like, this is, like, quote-unquote evil Garmadon. And then I put, like, normal Garmadon on here because I do regard them as 2 different characters. This is also Garmadon post-resurrection. So this is Garmadon pre-resurrection, who I think Garmadon pre-resurrection, even in his quote-unquote evil era, like, I think those are still two completely, like, he's still the same character when he ruled the underworld as he was during the Serpentine Wars. But then post-resurrection, he was kind of a different person. So, I don't even need to let Dareth say it, because he already can. And I think he identifies as, like, he doesn't say, I'm a gay man, he says, I'm a faggot. You know, he's like, oh, I'm one of the fags, you know? Like, I think he'd do that. And in my heart of hearts, he and Dareth are, like, married. He and Ronan. Dareth and Ronan are married in, like, my heart of hearts, and I know this. Xanth. I think she has it, but she doesn't say it. I love you, Xanth. She's so cool. She is the catalyst for Sora's gender transition. And I say that because Sora is a trans woman, and we'll get to that. Dr. Julian, I think he has it, but he doesn't say it. Because I love Dr. Julian. He's one of the good parents in Ninjago. There are not many. Camille is, I think she's a trans, I believe, in my heart, I believe that, like, every shapeshifter is not binary. Like, they don't have a binary gender because they just don't connect with it the same way. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that that's a trope, but also, like, I'm really into X-Men and, like, Benjamin Deeds. I think he's kind of niche. I don't know how many people know about Benjamin Deeds. I love Benjamin Deeds. Benjamin Deeds, Morph, specifically in the X-Men animated. Mystique. Like, I think they have, like, a very interesting, especially Morph, having, like, a very interesting relationship with gender. And then going into shows like She-Ra with Double Trouble, I think they have a very interesting relationship with gender. And I just like to explore that, and that's why I think Camille goes here. I'm providing justification for very few of these, but Camille goes up there. Oh my god, there's so many more. Lloyd! This is a trans man. Actually, it's kind of debated, I think, if Lloyd is trans femme or trans mask. And I think it's kind of a Dipper situation. Which is very funny to me. Yeah, wow, this is very uneven. I think that's funny. Yeah. I think Lloyd likes boys. Get out of here. I think Lloyd likes boys. And yeah. Lloyd likes boys. And he's trans. Cole likes boys. This is canon. Cole is just a queer icon canon. I apologize for coughing, I'm sick. Frack is a trans man, in my mind. I love him. Kai... Okay, Kai is a very interesting story, because I think Kai struggled with his own sexuality for a long time. And I think originally, he had a lot of internalized homophobia. And then I think it got up to, like, he would just say it, like, when he was mad, he would call something stupid and gay and call it a faggot. And then I think after a while he'd only say it when it was funny. And now I think he's really come into his own sexuality. Personally, I think Cole and Kai were each other's gay awakening. Just in the sense of, like, oh, I think you're kind of cute. What the fuck does that mean? Oh my god, their pictures line up. That's so funny. I really like that. But yeah. I think that they're both queer. They're both gay men. And I think Kai is a gay man that likes girls. So, that's why he's dating Skylar. Sora is a trans woman. I don't even need to explain this. Because they put, like, every trans girl stereotype on her, and then her voice line on her fandom wiki is when she disowns her parents. Like, her birth parents. Which it goes so hard. I love you, Sora. Zane. I don't even need to let him have it. Zane, I think... I'm just gonna put him up here, because I think Nendroids also experience a similar thing to shapeshifters, which is they don't really have, but, like, more exacerbated in a different way, where shapeshifters have a physical body, but they're not bound by a specific experience or, like, a specific appearance. And I think Nendroids they don't really have a physical body because they can exist outside of that. We saw that briefly with Pixel. Well, I say briefly, but for several seasons with Pixel, where she did not have her own body, but she was able to kind of exist outside of that with the physical manifestation of her in Zane's mind was the last way that she appeared. But she's changed her body several times, and so has Zane. So I think that they just kind of struggle with, I don't want to say struggle, but like they have an interesting relationship with gender and presentation. And especially like classifying like what attraction means for them. Which is so interesting. I could talk forever about that actually. And here we get to Mr. E. I put Echo Zane and Mr. E on here. Even though Mr. E was originally intended to be Echo Zane. So it's kind of interesting to decide whether or not he still is, because he's very much not intended to be anymore, but he was originally intended to be, and I choose to believe that he is. I also choose to believe that he's alive. That's why I'm going to put him up here. All the Nindroids, I think, are going to... not all the Nindroids, actually, because I know where I'm going to put Cryptor and Mindroid. I apologize for coughing, I'm sick. I apologize for sniffling, I'm sick. Egalt. No. I apologize for sniffling, I'm sick. No, I don't think Egalt gets it. I didn't really like him. Euphrasia, that is a trans lesbian right there. I love her so much. I love you, Euphrasia. Okay. Now we're getting to, the Serpentine Generals, whose names I don't remember. No. Well, actually, yeah, sure, why not? I think all Serpentine deserve it. Except for, Char, because I hate him. And he's gay. Flintlock? That is a gay man right there. I don't... Have you seen that mustache? That is a gay man right there. I don't know how else to explain it. Gail Gossip. Yes. I think I don't think she'd say it. I don't think she'd say it. But she's a woman. Therefore she gets to say it. And I love Gail Gossip. She's one of my favorite characters. I didn't put Vinny on this list. Oh my god. I can't believe it. I'll have to do this again later with more characters. Jean. I think Jean, at this point in the show, like where he was when he was actively in the show, I think he was like a child raised to be like gay people are evil, but he likes boys. I love you, Jean. He's so miney. This is Cole's husband. I choose to believe that he's trans. Gultar, my king. Yeah, I'll give it to him. I'll give it. He can say faggot. I love you, Gultar. I don't remember what this guy's name is, but I'm gonna say, yeah, sure, why not, because he's Serpentine. Harumi, I don't need to let her have it. That is a lesbian right there. And we'll get to Lloyd. Have we gotten to Lloyd already? Actually, we have. Their relationship is so interesting, actually. Because I think they're very clearly meant to be parallels of each other. Moro and Lloyd are parallels, and Harumi and Lloyd are parallels in different ways, which I think is so interesting. Like, Lloyd is everything Moro could have been, and Moro is also everything Lloyd is afraid of becoming. And Harumi is everything that Lloyd could have been if, like, the intervention into his life did not happen when it did. which I think is very, very interesting. Like, Lloyd very easily could have become Harumi. And Moro, had he been the Green Ninja and had Wu treated him and trained him a little bit better, he could have been Lloyd. And I think that's so interesting. The parallels are so beautiful. I could get into them in depth, but I won't because I don't wanna. I think this is Heatwave. I'll give it to her. Faith? I think this is a straight woman, but she gets it because she's a woman. Moro, this little freak is tiny and trans, and I love him so much. I used the picture for him from his original stuff, but he is currently in the show. Not in the leaked episodes. Not in the leaked episodes. Wait, well, no, he's not in the leaked episodes. But he's so adorable. He's one of my favorite tragic characters. I love you, Moro. Oh my god. Nothing can make me hate you, Moro. Daddy No Legs? Okay. So I'm gonna find Muzzle on here and put them next to each other, because I put Muzzle on this. Where is Muzzle? There he is. Muzzle? Where did I put him? These... Oh, what the fuck? No. Oh, there we go. Muzzle and Daddy No Legs are 100% married. And they're just, like, every, like, slightly strange, like, not normal, non-conforming, older married gay men. You know what I mean? I'm not making much sense. Iron Baron, he hates gay people. Jacob, I didn't like him. I think this was one of the times where Ninjago did not do too well with their disability representation. And that's not because the character sucked. I think they've done fairly well with their disability representation, actually. I think it's been pretty good. Because it's never been... I mean, I'm sure they've had times when they've done it in a way that wasn't that great, but I think this time they did it in a way that was pretty good. Well, not this time. And that's not just because I hate him. But I'm gonna say he hates gay people. No, he's gay and I hate him. So this is not what Jay looks like currently, but I used this picture because this is when he's wearing the stupid harness. And I'm just gonna leave that there. Because... I'm not gonna say it, but I think you know. Jet Jack. She's a woman. She gets to have it. I'm trying to remember if I've put any women anywhere that isn't normal. I kind of like Jet Jack. I think she's cool. I like her mohawk. I like the way that she flies with her eyes closed. She's really cool like that. Jordana. I'm putting her in this tier. And this is just women I don't like. And it's very rare that I don't like a woman. But I think this is where she goes. Kalmar. He hates gay people. I think he hates gay. Is he gay and I hate him? He's gay and I hate him. Karloff. That is a gay man. I don't think I need to explain to you what a bear is. But that's a bear. He's beautiful. He's a wonderful young man. Older man. Katsu! I think that's his name. I can't remember. I think he's Akita's well-meaning older cishet brother. And so I say, yeah, sure, why not? Kilo? No. Actually, he's gay. Yeah, that's a gay man. No, that's a fascist. She's reminiscent of Nazi scientists. I think she should die. Lily is a lesbian, and Lou is gay, and I hate him. Yeah, that's internalized homophobia. Maybe I'll go into this how much I hate Lou, but like the early seasons of Cole kind of being used as a gay metaphor, and the way Lou received Cole's kind of coming out sucked, to say the least. Lily, my beloved, she's so wonderful. She's a lesbian trapped in a horrible relationship, and I think that Lou is like secretly gay, and she was secretly a lesbian. Cruncha and Knuckle, I think are gay and stupid, and that's my favorite. Maya, I'm gonna say yeah, sure, why not, because she's a woman. Oh yeah, Dr. LaRoe doesn't get it because she just hates gay people. I hate the mechanic. He's so racist. Oh my god. Like, racist against nindroids, I want to be clear. Some of these characters are, like, kind of racist against nindroids, and that, like, makes me upset. Because it's not like nindroids don't have rights. It's kind of been made clear that they do, that they're legally and physically treated like human beings by a lot of people, but there's just some that, like, think that they aren't, and it's so strange. I don't know what the issue is, because there's really, as far as we know, there's no, like, institutionalized racism against nindroids. It's just some people view them as weird. That's Milton Dyer. He's gay and I hate him. He was an absent father. I'm putting Misako in no. Because I hate Misako. Movie Misako? Oh my god. Movie Coco? Holy. Best mom ever. Misako? No. Dogshank. Yes, because she's a woman. Monkey Wrench? Um, sorry for coughing. I am sick. I think he would say it if it was funny, and then it wouldn't be funny. I love Monkey Wrench. His lore is so funny. If you don't know what it is, he wished to a djinn that he could be the best, like, mechanic or engineer or something of his people. And the djinn went, "You're so right. You will be the best mechanic of monkeys," and then made him into a metal monkey. Sorry for coughing, I'm sick. I think that's really funny. Samukai is gay. No, he's not. He hates gay people. Oh my god. I don't even need to let Garmadon have it. Pre-baked Garmadon. Pre-baked Garmadon. And even post-baked Garmadon. Look at his faces. Look at him. Look at him. If that's not the face of a homosexual, I don't know what is. Echo Zane, he goes up here because he's an android. And I just think that concept is so interesting. Crux and Anachronics, they're actually, they hate gay people. I don't remember which one is which, but the young one I think is gay and the old one like hates everything and all gay people ever. Balobo, I don't think I need to let him have it. I think he's gay. Brad! Oh my god. Oh my god. Brad. I love you, Brad. Oh my god. I don't remember what his last name is, but his last name is really cool. I like him a lot. He's very sweet and cute. And I think when they were kids, he had a crush on Lloyd. Because that makes sense. Within canon. I don't know if it was implied that he did. Or it's just that he was nice. I don't know. Frohickey? I don't think I need to let him have it. I think that's a gay man. That's it. My god, it's a gay frog! The lesbians will love this. Yeah, that's a lesbian, actually. Welcome to the world, woman Frohickey. Boop. She can use both. Mr. Pale! This is a gay man with the whiniest fucking voice ever. If you've never heard a Mr. Pale voice line, I beg of you, go look it up. It's so bad. Oh my god. It's ass. This is the Overlord. I think he hates gay people. This is also the only image of the Overlord that, like, it doesn't immediately come up when you look him up. But it's also the only one I remember. So, Nauticon, I think he hates gay people. I think he'd call you a faggot, and he would, like, mean it with his full chest. In a bad way. In, like, a negative way. Nero, I think he has it, but he doesn't say it. I think he's straight, unfortunately. Ed and Edna, oh my god, absolutely. They're a unit. I love them so much. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba! Yania's trans. I believe it. I believe she is. She was in the process of growing her hair out when she had that fuck-ass bob. Oh my god. Sorry for coughing, I'm sick. Mother Doomsday is a trans woman, and I don't think I need to elaborate on that. I'm just gonna, hold on. There we go. Now kiss. This is one of my favorite things in the whole show. They are so cute together. I feel so happy with everything. Pixel, oh my god. Pixel and Zane, also amazing. They've been together since season 3, and we are getting real close to 20. They're so cute together. They're both autism metaphors, which the whole concept of, like, autism metaphors being robots, but it's not done in a bad way, I think is very interesting. Because usually it's like, oh, they're cold and unfeeling. It's like, no, they're not. Neither of them are cold and unfeeling, they just process their emotions differently, and that's made such a point in this show, where it's like, yeah, they do feel things, but they feel things differently. And that's why they're autistic. And I really, really like that. And I like their romance, and when... I forget if this is spoilers for the leaked episodes or not. I don't think it is. I don't remember when anything happened. No, it's not spoilers for the leaked episodes. When Zane and Pixel were reunited, Zane was very happy to see her again. Because usually they kill themselves after one of them goes missing. But when Zane saw her again, he was like, wow, I love you, Pixel. I love the other ninja, but you're the only one that thinks like me. And I'm like, wow. You're so right, Zane. Your girlfriend is autistic. Pythor is, I would say he's gay and I hate him. But I think he's just gay. I really like him. I really like him and Scales. I'm gonna go ahead and put Scales up there. They were such a married couple in season 1. It was so fucking funny. Oh my god. I beg if you go look up clips. Okay, so this is Obscura, and she's Shade's daughter. And I'm gonna say yeah, because she's a woman. Oh my god, this is, Patty McFast? I don't remember her name, but she was previously known by something else. I think she considers it to be her dead name. Sporty McFast. I don't remember, but she's cool. I like her. She's basically trans. Because she, like, changed her coding. Like, she was coded to always lose at a specific point in the competition, and she defeated that code and won. That's so awesome! She's so cool! I love her. She's basically trans. Roz, is gay, and I hate him. I need you- sorry for sniffling, I'm sick. I need you to understand that this is the shirt. And he has specifically laid it onto his body so that his nipples aren't showing. Which I really... There's no one else that puts that much effort into making a fake shirt that isn't a homosexual. Ryu gets it. He's a little baby dragon. I don't... Roby? Okay, so I have interesting opinions about Roby and Wildfire. I do not think that Roby is trans. But I do think that Wildfire was his bisexual awakening in that he thought he was gay. And then he met the most beautiful an aggressive trans woman of his life, and it fixed him. I don't want to say fixed him, because I'm not saying that being bisexual fixed him. I'm saying that it, like, fixed his brain and made him want to be happy. You know what I mean? I don't think he was happy before he met her. I think she changed his brain and made him happy. Where is she? Yeah, Wildfire goes up here. Because I think Roby... Or maybe he's just straight. And he's dating a trans woman. And maybe... yeah, actually that's it. Roby is straight and he's dating a trans woman. But Wildfire calls him a faggot. So I will also call him a faggot and say that he can use it. Ronan, where is your husband? There you go. Now kiss. Kiss. I'm playing with JPEGs on tiermaker.com/create/ninjago-characters-63163 I give up. Ron2! Where's Egalt? Where did I put Egalt? No, I'm gonna say she can because she's a woman. I also liked her more than Egalt, but I didn't like her a whole lot. Skylar is a trans woman. This is a black trans woman, and I need everyone to believe that. I need everyone to hold that in their hearts and believe it as much as I do. These two characters are similar in that, and I need everyone to hold that in their hearts and believe it. This is the most... this is like a deliberate faggot. Who goes into a video game and says, yeah, I want to be myself, but blue and with triangles on my face and also orange eyes? Because this is more or less exactly what he looked like before he went in, except this. And it's just very gay, and also, I think he's cute. Ray! I'm gonna say no. And it's not because I don't like him. Actually, I am gonna put it in, yeah, sure, why not? Because I think I would, and then I would ask him not to say it. I was like, you can, but please don't. Shade is gay. I think this guy hates gay people. He was so aggressive and, like, rude. The same goes for Vangelis / the Skull Sorcerer. He was also racist and resorted to slavery, so I think he should die. Soul Archer was gay, and he was mad that Ronan didn't want to, like, hook up again after their, like, one-night stand. I don't know. The Omega... oh, yeah. I need to put them here. Sorry, I put them in the wrong order. Wrong tier. Yeah. I don't know what his problem was. I don't even know if he's dead. Nobody knows if he's dead. But I don't like you, Omega. The Omega. Omega from Bad Batch, I like her a lot. She's trans in my heart. Tox is in a lesbian relationship with Camille. Wow, that weirdly almost lines up, huh? And I need everyone to know that this is basically canon. Clancy, I think he's gay. No, I think he just likes girls, and he wouldn't say it. Turner's gay. This is just the Flash in a different font, and I really, really like that. That's like early interpretation of the Flash in a different font. This is a lesbian. And I need everyone to know that. Because she just is. Vanya? I think she's also a lesbian. Because they made it a point that she was only friends with Cole, and she, like, didn't, like, want to have a relationship with him, which I think is really cool. Woo! I'm to say he has it, but he doesn't say it. I think he just likes girls. It's kind of sad, but I think he does. Ice Emperor, he's gay and I hate him. I'm not providing an explanation for that. And Zayatrix is gay and I hate her. And that's it. That's the tier list. Wow. That's real uneven. I barely... This was just for women I didn't like. That were straight. I like that. If this doesn't turn out well, I might post it anyway. I might not post it at all. This may never see the light of day. Oh, my profile picture. Who knows? Anyway, go drink some water. I don't care anymore.